Hey Happy Crew, HappiDaze here. In today's video, we are doing the final day of Grand Party Season 28, trying to get 15 on 15 wins, get those gems, get our rewards, and dip. The first two fights are going to be really easy, but you want to stick around for the third fight because that's going to be a doozy. Decided to say, hey, you know what? Even though I could have took a rare crew captain, I'm doing a burst captain for you guys. So stick around for that. Let's see if we're able to get the 15 out of 15 wins, or if I fell to a mistake of my own folly. So let's go ahead and get into that first match. Alright, so for the first fight of the day, we're going to go ahead and take on a rare recruit captain. Doesn't really matter which one. I do want to charge up my special gauge a little bit, so I'm going to go choose this middle team here, take on the quick team first. Hope that a canyon can go off, charge my burst gauge, make this a little bit quicker. Obviously, we have our in team going against their quick team, so nothing too much to worry about there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get through this match pretty quickly, I think. Special rewinds are there to just help make sure they can't get their specials off. Cross skill's the only one who can really prolong this fight with his ability to reduce the special CT of some of our units. But like I said, we have Blackbeard to do some reduction. Nami and Karina do some reduction, so I'm not really too worried about that here. Blackbeard comes in. Boom, does some special delay. Tesoro, I didn't see if he was maxed out. If he is, we can take a shot up to 4K. So just gotta be a little bit wary there. But like I said, we're really just doing this fight just to charge our burst gauge. You can see we already have it over 50% charge thanks to the Akane special that went. And Luffy just kind of ends it right there. So yeah, no chance for them to really do much to us here. Hopefully the poor Kemi here can do his special, do I believe it's a 4K fixed damage that he does, and just kind of make this match go over a little bit quicker for us. But either way, get to the first match, no problem. We know that their second team is probably most likely going to be, I would say an int team, but actually looks like it's a slasher team there. So it's the kind of the current OP slasher team. Of course, the Shanks give a ton of shield. Got to watch out for that. You have the Zoro Zanji who can haste everyone's specials there. So I'm hoping with the CT speed we have that we are able to get our units to really pop off before theirs go off. If they get theirs units going first, it could obviously get a little bit more hairy. But we have two bursts to work with and they have none. This is why we say set your captain to a non-burst captain at the end of the day. Just helps everyone out. Take a little bit of shot here from Odin, but nothing kind of too crazy. Otama's still hanging on. Luffy just comes back with a hit himself. Wasn't able to kill S-Hawk, unfortunately, so probably going to take we're getting our special charge right here. Use a burst right away. We did lose our two big units there. A lot of damage, and they didn't really even get to do much this match, so it's unfortunate. But we do have S-Bear on the bench, who actually is a really good unit, can do a lot of damage there. So what we're really hoping to do here is we have another burst in our back pocket, worst case if we can't win this match, but S-Bear is just kind of making us do pretty good. Got the heal from Otama there just to kind of guarantee the win there. So we shouldn't have any problems winning this first match. We probably won't get that first charge by the end of the match. Not a big deal, it is what it is. Pell and Dalton just kind of hanging on there. Both of them can actually hit pretty hard. We have the Zoro Sanji and the Odin coming back from the Force out. But I think by the time S-Bear goes, this should probably be over. Unless somehow Luffy is able to go before S-Bear, but no, it looks like S-Bear is going to be able to go first there. Ooh, yeah, he does a lot of damage against Zoro. Type advantage is pretty crazy. And boom, S-Bear just comes out and just murders everyone. So, yeah, there we go. Got our first one of the day. You'll love to see that. One step closer to 15 out of 15. So let's go ahead and take a look at what match number 2 looks like for us. So for match number 2, we're going to go ahead and take on another rare recruit leader here. I'm going to face the Luffy. I think he actually does have a burst. I don't think it's really that good from what I remember, but I know he actually does have a burst. So, but it won't matter. It's not going to change the game at all. Same game strategy here, and it looks like it's actually auto-generated teams here as well, so that's even better for us. So game plan's going to be the same. Have our int team go first, have them get the win. If we have to, we could either use the burst here, say for the second match, doesn't really matter. But yeah, just get through this content really quick without too many difficulties. Of course, the Dan Chinjiao on this team can do some special reverse or special special bind, I should say, which can be a bit of a pain. So if he manages to do that to like S-Hawk or to Luffy, that would just prolong the fight, make it a little bit of a pain. He's going to do it right there. Unfortunately, he got on S-Hawk, which is a bit of a shame. It means we have to wait a little bit longer, take a little bit more damage. But at least Luffy's still there. Nami and Karina with the special reverse just to help us get a little bit closer there. Yamato's going to probably take out 2 units here, maybe? 1. But it is what it is. So, okay, we have S-Shark coming in on the back there. Luffy's just going to absolutely demolish them, and yeah, that's GG's from that point on. We're probably not going to get a burst gauge charge on this first match. It just means that we'll potentially have 2 bursts to use on the second match. So S-Hawk just wrapping up there, making quick work of the team. Love to see that. Have our Free Spirit team go second against, what kind of team is this? Looks like another auto-generated team, a bunch of side units on there. But nothing that's really special, that's too scary, I should say. Aokiji can do some fixed damage, Yamato can, hit hard in some circumstances. But luckily we don't have any characters that can be buffed really by law, so we should be able to kind of go through this pretty quickly. I don't foresee any issues there, and hopefully pick up win number 2 of the day, bring us to 14 out of 15, and that's where the real fun begins. So Luffy does a shot there, almost takes out Law himself, but isn't quite able to get there, so unfortunately now I'm probably going to have to wait until Odin does some damage there, but really until the special come back around, we're probably not going to be able to do too much here. So took out 2 units there, love to see that. We have our burst gauge charged. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. No, let's save it. Yeah, I think we'll just save it, make it easier. We do have to wait though, unfortunately. We'll use it. I was impatient. What can I say? Yeah, so we'll use it, wrap up the match, give us the win, make it a little bit quicker, and secure win number 14. So this is where it gets crazy, so stick around, because this next match is for you guys, definitely. So let's get right into it and see what happens. So on this third match, I was looking to be cute. Shouldn't have done it, but it is what it is. So you can see I have 2 burst captains here in the 2 Luffy's, Sai Luffy's. I said, you know what, I'm going to face them for my third match, right? What could go wrong? What I was not expecting was some of the results here. So we faced the Slasher team first. As I mentioned, my game plan for these fights is to go in, have a really bulky team that has type advantage. If you can see the team, we couldn't, so obviously we didn't have the ability to do that, but at least with this team, the special should be able to go off pretty quickly, and that allows them to hopefully do a bunch of damage and let me take out units before they start really getting going. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to get the special rewind there on the Zoro Sanji unit, which meant that he just hasted everyone, which means I took some absolute shots. So you can see with this white-beard shot here, he ended up killing Yamato, used the burst because I was panicking like crazy here, was able to take out a bunch of units, and then luckily Yamato on the back will come out here and hopefully take out 2 units herself. Oh, I just took a burst. Yeah, so at this point I am absolutely panicking. I took their burst, was hoping that they wouldn't fire it off, but yeah, this was as close to losing as you could probably imagine. So I am sweating bullets here, praying that the Giants can go off before anything happens, and boom, just like that, Dory and Bragi come in and save the day for me, just like they did for Straw Hats on the anime. So I was sweating bullets here, but now at this point, I do have a burst. They have a burst. I debated on just letting this be, just let this match go. And you'll see as the fight goes on, I kind of make a decision, should I do that or shouldn't I do that? And basically, I was kind of having PTSD from the last fight here, so I kind of panicked a little bit. So you'll see, we're going to go in, we're going to take a shot there from Akainu. Luckily, we have Otama, who's going to heal us right up. But boom, I got the burst. I said, you know what, I don't want to risk this. I am scared of really losing this and not getting the 15-15. So let's go ahead and just do that. So use the burst, and now I'm just kind of praying that I can take them out before they get their burst charge. Now, they charge their burst by doing damage, so my game plan or my strategy here was that if I can stop them from doing a bunch of damage, then I can get through this fight without having to use a burst and not have to go into that third match at all or worry about it. So you can see that's kind of the game plan. Luckily for me, it worked out. This was key with not only killing Luffy, but also getting probably down to like 5% health with the revive hit. So from this point on, like now I'm feeling good. But for a very long time there, I was scared. I was shaking. Like I was like, oh my god, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I just pick that king in the middle? Get the guaranteed victory. But you know what? Like I said, makes the matches more exciting, right? So that's what I do it for. I do it for you guys. So we can see what the strategies I talk about in the preceding days are and show that they kind of do work. So, boom, just like that, we were able to go ahead and get 15 out of 15. Super scary. Set your captains to a non-burst captain, as you see I'm going to do right here, just so that homies who are looking to get 15 out of 15 can help benefit from that. Yeah, and hopefully just make it a little bit easier for everyone else to get, and I'm just going to switch my leader here as well, just to make it a little bit easier too, just to let everyone go ahead and get the max reward. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. Let me know how your matches went on the last day. Were you able to get a lot of rare recruit friends so you didn't have to deal with the burst? Did you run into any unexpected teams? And what did you think of the season? Did you like now that Luffy is kind of back as the king? Personally, I love the unit. I love that he's back and doesn't have the negative charges as part of the GP rules for this set. So yeah, I like it. I hope you guys like it too. As always, if you liked the video, like, subscribe. I should have a video coming out either tonight or early tomorrow, showcasing the York in PvP, so look forward to that. And until next time, as always, be kind to each other.